IFHL Season 3 playoff action, this time between the Yorkshire Unicorns and the Moncton Cobras as they get ready to begin their series. Game number 1, here from the Snake Pit in Moncton, New Brunswick. Braden Holtby getting the start for the Unicorns here. As at the other end, for the Cobras, it'll be John Gibson, who led the league in wins, shutouts, and save percentage through the regular season. The Unicorns, the top seed for the third season in a row, heading into these playoffs. And the Unicorns need to wait until the last day of the game, and they score! Right off the start of the game, within 20 seconds, it's Victor Hedman opening the scoring for the Unicorns. "21 seconds in, Victor Hedman gets around absolutely everybody and snipes on John Gibson, the Yorkshire Unicorns, starting this series off in a hurry. I was just about to say the Unicorns needed every single game in the season to secure their playoff spot, but playing with urgency late seems to have helped them here, as they still have the puck. And in the first minute, get another couple of chances off the stick of Blake Wheeler. Wheeler in behind the net now, trying to jam it in. Gibson poked that away. Sagan's back for it, as the Unicorns all over the season champions here early in their own building. Tyler Sagan comes out of the corner. Goes, what a move there from Sagan. Just about pulled Hopi off the post. Needs to make his first save of the game. And look at these chances here from Blake Wheeler. He gets a couple of them. Just able to walk in alone. The defensive effort from Moncton early has been non-existent, as Gibson, giving up the first shot of the game, had to make a couple big saves there. And we're just 2 minutes into this one. Sagan wins the draw. Phil Kessel over to Oliver Ekman-Larson. Works it in. Radulov couldn't get it to the net. That one's blocked, and here comes Jonathan Huberdeau. Huberdeau coming in on Drew Doughty. Goes wide. Huberdeau shoots. That one's blocked away by Gibson. Puck to the corner. Huberdeau still on it behind the net. Back to the point. John Carlson works it in for Huberdeau. Spins back now to Carlson. In for Huberdeau again. In front. One-timer blocked. And the Cobras will break it out. Mikko Rantanen coming in. Cuts in. Stops up. Tried to get it to the net. That one's blocked up. And Hedman will clear it out. Max Pacioretty. Wide pass there for Hillary Knight. Hillary Knight, she's coming in. Gets a chance up to Pavelski. A good chance. That one stopped by Gibson. At the point, Hedman. Pacioretty one-timer over the top. And the net knocked off, as Knight seemed to get stuck in behind the goaltender Gibson there. Another great chance for the Unicorns. Joe Pavelski gets that one from point-blank range. Gibson being tested early and often. Derek Stepan, Evgeny Kuznetsov on that draw. Kuznetsov wins it. Forsberg all the way across to Rantanen. Can't get past Aaron Ekblad. He forces a turnover. Now up to Elias Lindholm. James Neal. Now Lindholm a shot. That one's off the stick of Alex Pietrangelo. And he'll break it up the other way. Rantanen over to Philip Forsberg. Forsberg to the corner. Goes around behind the net. Comes all the way out to the point. Kept in by Trocheck coming off the bench. Ryan Suter across to Pietrangelo. Now for Forsberg. Back to Pietrangelo. Sends it in. Trocheck on it. Pinned up against the boards. And Ekblad will come back for that one. Now sent out to the line and just out. Pietrangelo works it back in for Forsberg. He'll flip it in along the glass around the net. Sent right back to where it came from. Forsberg gets it. Rantanen tried to work it towards the front of the net. That tipped off a leg. And will come out of the Yorkshire zone. Lindholm coming in. Heads towards the corner. Drops it back. Trocheck will intercept that and get it to center, but that's about as far as he'll get before he turns it over to Shane Gostisbehere as he hammers it back in. Mikko Rantanen to Ryan McDonough. Now Vincent Trocheck. Trocheck into the Unicorn zone. Drops it back from Rantanen to the side. Couldn't get it there for Sebastian Aho. It's picked off. Kyle Palmieri in. Now a chance for Marleau. That one shot wide. To the corner. Ryan McDonough. Up for Mikko Rantanen. Across center into the attacking zone, end of the long shift for him. He just hammers it on the net. Holtby makes the save as Backlund is staring at him in front. And he'll hang on. An early storm by the Unicorns gets a quick goal. A couple more chances after that. Now finally the Cobras seem to have settled into this game. And getting some chances of their own on Braden Holtby. But they've got to fight back from a 1-0 deficit. Caused 21 seconds into this game. Passing it around the zone. McDonough. Backlund. Strawman. Back to Backlund. He'll go around the outside of the zone. McDonough tried to walk in. Gets it over now for Backlund. Backlund coming into the slot. Great chance for Backlund. And that one turned away. Knight stopped there by Backlund. Drops it for Strawman. Now McDonough winds. Fires it wide. Pacioretty for Joe Pavelski. He'll come up the left side. Pavelski centers it. Couldn't find Knight. She was tied up before it got to her. Knight sends it around the zone. Kept it at the point. Carlson works it in. Pacioretty for Hannafin. Now Carlson back to Hannafin. Winds. Fires up high. Good save by Gibson. Pavelski for the point. Kept in again. Hannafin off a stick, but it gets to Pavelski anyway. This time the return pass will elude everybody and come out of the zone. Tyler Seguin chasing it down into the corner. Seguin sends it all the way back up to Radulov. His shot kicked away there by Braden Holtby. Here come the Unicorns again. Hillary Knight into the zone. Drops it back. Noah Hannafin in for Knight. That one poked before it could get to her. Good defensive play there. Broke up the pass. Tyler Seguin into the zone again. Seguin takes the shot. That one easily handled. Rebound goes into the corner. Sagan's on it, but he's tied up there by John Carlson. Seguin gets away from him. Walks out in front. Good poke check by Holtby. Broke that up. Now 3-on-2 back the other way. Blake Wheeler stops up. Gets everyone to go to the net. Takes the shot. That's deflected in front. Rebound chance at the side by Giroux. Hits off the post. And Gibson finds it and hangs on. Michael Backlund with the Cobras' best chance of the game. Able to walk through two defensemen to get to the slot. And gets a great wrist shot from in close. Braden Holtby stared that one down and made a great save. Face off, tied up. And picking up now by Sebastian Aho. Aho heading towards the net, takes the shot. That one kicked in. Ekman Larsson comes back to the point. That one doesn't get through. And the Unicorns will break out. Giroux for Huberdeau. Huberdeau goes wide, gets pushed off the puck by Drew Doughty, but Huberdeau gets it back to him. In front, Giroux couldn't find it, and it's cleared away and out of harm's way. Now Aho coming in again. Sebastian Aho flips it on and scores. Just a soft shot from a ways out, but Sebastian Aho beats Braden Holtby, and the Cobras have tied it. The sneaky shot there from Sebastian Aho. He pulls it off to his backhand. Maybe looks like he's going to go for a pass and just flicks a quick one at the net. Holtby didn't look like he was expecting it. And it beats him on the blocker side. A bit of a soft one there from Holtby. Works out in Moncton's favor as they finally get that goal back that they gave up very early on in this game. 5 minutes left to go in the first. We're back square as Ekblad has it in his own zone. Goes around behind his own net. That'll get the breakout. Up to center for Mikko Koivu. Koivu takes it wide. Stops up. Sends it back for Gostisbehere. Works it in for Palmieri. He doesn't shoot. Goes back. Ekblad. Now Koivu. He's getting swarmed. Forced back to the point, so he sends it in. Marlowe. Koivu. Chance in front for Palmieri. A good one-timer from him. Kicked away by the goaltender Gibson. Now Pietrangelo for Kuznetsov. His shot low along the ice. Kept out. Pietrangelo pinned up against the boards. He's pinching in there. Rantanen sends it back for Forsberg, who's covering. Suter in for Kuznetsov. Got a spin away from a check. Ekblad sticks with him, though, and forces the turnover. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Lindholm now for Koivu. For Palmieri with a shot. That one blockered away. Loose puck in the corner. Koivu the first one on that. Sends it back to the point for Gostisbehere. Worked in. Chance in front for Lindholm. Great play there by Pietrangelo. Broke up what could have been a fantastic chance in the slot. Give away now in the neutral zone. Forsberg trying to come in. Gets around Ekblad. but only into the corner. Ekblad still on it, sends it in front, dangerous play, Steen's there. Great save by Holtby. Now Lindholm, 2-on-2, drops it back for Hedman. Now Derek Stepan in the corner, goes around behind the net. Eludes a check, sends it to the point. Hedman works it in, Stepan in front, doesn't shoot, still holding on to it, sends it to the side, and Gibson will grab that and hang on. What a chance for Alexander Steen, as Ekblad just kicked it right out in front of his own net. Steen was there with the puck, was in a little too close to Holtby, tried to drag it out and pull it to that far side. He did so, but Holtby stuck right with him and made a great save. Good draw in there from the Unicorns. Looking around the zone, good chance by Lindholm. Strawman just decided to hand that off to Gibson and get another face-off. There's the passing play off the draw. Lindholm in a prime shooting position. Gets a great shot off. Was looking for that short side. Gibson followed it right along and got the blocker on it. Backlund, Stepan on the draw. In the final seconds here of the first. Great win again by Stepan. Coming around the zone. Same kind of play as the first time around. This time it ends up on Neal's stick, but that's stolen from him. Now coming up, Riley Smith dropped it back. Steen gets tripped up. And the Unicorns have taken a penalty in the final seconds of the first period. It'll be Derek Stepan to the box for the trip there on Alex Steen. He loses the puck in an effort to get it back. Just sort of throws his stick out wildly. Catches the skates of Steen, who goes flying head over heels. And he'll head to the box. 4.3 seconds, a chance maybe off this draw. Doughty, Aho, fires, shoots, blocked. And that'll do it for the first period. The Yorkshire Unicorns start off the game in a hurry. A goal in the first 21 seconds. Off the stick of Victor Hedman. We had to wait another 15 minutes to get another one. But the Cobras do eventually tie it, thanks to a goal from Sebastian Aho. So we'll head into the second period with both teams tied up at 1. The Cobras seemingly surprised by their opponent in this one. After such a dominant regular season against the Yorkshire Unicorn team, for whom for the majority of the season were on the outside looking in the playoff picture, had a great push at the end of the season to charge in. Ended up losing their last game of the season, but it didn't matter. The circumstances around them allowed them to hang on to the final playoff spot. And they were going to come into this series with something to prove, and they did that in the first 20 seconds. Surprising the 3-time regular season champions, Moncton Cobras, 1-time league champions, the inaugural winners of the IFHL championships. Maybe came into this game a little complacent, and it showed there in the first. They get outshot, they get scored on early, but a little help late let them tie it up. So we'll head into the third, all square. No, the second, all square. Tyler Sagan wins the draw. The Cobras on the power play to start the period. Kessel tried to walk around. Was stripped of the puck there. A little help from Ekblad, and then it's sent down. Aho back for it. He's the forward on the point on this power play unit. The Moncton power play, one of the facets of their game that certainly wasn't as dominant as the rest during the regular season. They get a good chance there. Out the front, Radulov trying to jam it in. Kessel's in front, can't get to the puck. Still bumping around in the slot, won't come out of the zone. It's kept in there by Doughty. Now to the corner, Radulov in front, looking for Kessel, couldn't get the shot. And it's cleared out. Claude Giroux fires that one out from a ways out. An easy save there from Gibson. Moncton power play very average through the regular season, all season long. Certainly not one of their strengths. We'll see what it does here in the playoffs. So far, a couple good chances, but now they're stuck in the giveaway and chase it back cycle here of this unicorn penalty kill. Sagan brings it into the zone. Final 30 seconds of the power play. Sagan cuts in, gets some room, tried to send it to the front. Great interception by Noah Hannafin. And that one's cleared as well. As the Cobras here, maybe with a final rush chance. Aho just about gave it away. And Gibson's forced to hang on to it. 10 seconds left in the power play. And a face-off in Moncton zone. Joe Pavelski, Evgeny Kuznetsov on this draw. Kuznetsov will win it. And the Cobras will look to break up and out here and try to take a little bit of advantage coming into the zone of the power play. Rantanen coming in, takes the shot. That was blocked away. We're back to even strength. Puck in the corner, sent back to the point, kept in. Forsberg chips it around behind the net. Kuznetsov in front. Forsberg shoots. Great save by Holtby. Forsberg just snuck into a seam there in the slot. Rantanen saw him. Got a great pass to him. But Holtby made a great save. Kuznetsov line stays on for Moncton. It'll be Pavelski still on there with his regular forward unit now at even strength. Ryan Suter. That one shot deflected and kept out by Holtby. Wow. Great save there as that one took a weird bounce right in front of him. Pavelski from behind his own net. Quarterbacks the breakout. And it's up to center. Max Pacioretty coming in. Gets stuffed there by Alex Pietrangelo. Now behind the net, Hillary Knight. She'll work it out to Pavelski. In the slot, Pavelski over to Pacioretty. And that one's kept out by Gibson. Suter pinned up against the boards. Kicks it out for Kuznetsov as they'll break it out. Philip Forsberg up for Moncton. Forsberg heading into the corner. Stops up, drops it for Backlund. Tried to send it in there for Rantanen, but Hillary Knight picked that one off. Now up to Stepan. Stepan for Lindholm. Lindholm shoots. That one just about handcuffs Gibson, but is able to keep it in front of him and make the stop. Step on and Backlund on that draw. Backlund wins it. Sent around behind the net and broken up ice. Riley Smith up for Moncton. Smith drops it for Backlund. Backlund spins around. High slot, takes the shot that goes wide. Step on, giveaway in front. Riley Smith with a chance. Couldn't find the short side. Now coming up, James Neal gets taken to the corner. McDonough all over him, but Neal squeaks through. Gets a return pass from Carlson. They'll give and go to the side. Great pick there from Backlund. Now sent up ice to Jaden Schwartz. Schwartz charging in. Goes into the corner. Hedman's on him. Schwartz gets around though. Schwartz now behind the net. Still with the puck. Tried to go for the wraparound. And that one stopped. Back at the point. Ekman Larson with a shot. That's blocked. Trocheck has the puck at the side. Can't get free of it though. It's stolen from him. And James Neal will take it out and in the attacking zone. Big shot. Rebound is there. What a save. What a save by Gibson. He just dove across the crease to get the blocker on that one. Now back the other way. Riley Smith with a shot. Up around the shoulder area of Holtby. Made a good save as well. 3-on-2 back the other way. It's like pond hockey here back and forth. Wheeler shoots. That one's off the stick of Gibson into the corner. Trocheck is there. Fighting with Giroux. Giroux wins the battle. Hannafin into Giroux. Back to the point. Huberdeau. Try to send that in. Kessel breaks it up. And he'll send it up ice. Schwartz now for Trocheck. Across the Schwartz. Schwartz shoots. That one's kicked away by Holtby. Play still continuing on. Giroux up to Huberdeau. He'll cross center into the zone. 2-on-2. Decides to send it in. Good play there. It was picked up at the side, but it's knocked off. And now the Cobras will come up ice. Schwartz, end of a long shift, takes a shot from a weird angle. Holtby gets a glove on that one, and finally we got a stoppage in play here. Some great chances at both ends. Both teams just flying end to end. A save by Gibson that saw him just diving from one end to the other. That didn't even stop play. Kept on going from there. Well, finally had a little break there. And now back to the action we go. Marlowe for Koivu. Good pick from behind by Sagan, but it's kept in the zone. Krug. Up now for Mikko Koivu. Koivu goes around behind the net. Walks in front. And Gibson will grab that one. Fourth line for Yorkshire, first line for Moncton. And they're in the attacking zone. Hannafin with a shot. That one blockered away. Puck to the side. Palmieri still on it. Great work here by the Unicorn fourth line, getting another chance and forcing another face-off in the Moncton zone. That Koivu line will stay out there. Moncton this time will decide to counter with their second line, Kuznetsov and company. See if that gets them any better luck here. Scrumming it in the face-off circle. And it looks like Moncton will come away with it. Up the board to Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen coming in, tried to send it up. That one's blocked away. And quickly sent back to where it came from. Hillary Knight coming in. Knight for Koivu. Back to Knight, couldn't get the shot. Pietrangelo stole that one. Up ice to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov coming in with Rantanen. Looking over there for Forsberg. Goes into the corner, he gets it. Forsberg pinned up against the board though by Shane Gossesbery. Two players on him. Gossesbery and Knight. Knight will get it. And start the breakout as Krug will skate it out. Now up to Koivu, who's in. Koivu stopped right up there just inside the blue line by Rantanen. That's sent back the other way. Philip Forsberg. Forsberg goes to the corner. Drops it back. Steen tried to shoot. Great block. And now it looks like a 4-on-2 could be forming here. Sends it over to Knight. They decided to go off for a change, so we'll get the full advantage of what could have been an odd man rush there. Ekblad, though, at the point, walks in, takes the shot that goes wide. Kuznetsov, Riley Smith. Smith walks in, Steen, Strawman shoots, blocked, and trickles wide of the net. Kuznetsov to the bank it off of Holtby. That won't work. He'll make the stop and freeze play. A fantastic block there from Max Pacioretty, as Alex Steen had a chance to just walk right in with that one. And Pacioretty drops down right in front of it, and that just about set up a good rush back the other way. Stepan wins that draw, gets a return pass and breaks it out. Neal coming into the zone. James Neal switches wings, drops it back to Hedman. Hedman spins away from a check, works it in now to Neal. Neal looking to the side. Carlson pinches in to keep that alive. Stepan shot blocked and goes harmlessly off to the side. 3:40 left to go in the second. Riley Smith coming up for Moncton. Smith flicks that around behind the net. Backlund's on it. Backlund goes back to the point. Tried to get it to Ekman Larson, who sent it in, but that's intercepted and brought back out of the zone. Carlson jumping up with the rush. Drops it for Neal. Now Hedman back at the point. Works it in for Derek Stepan. Stepan now there for Neal. Drops it over. Pass offline, but he keeps it alive. Hedman now jumping into the zone. Centering pass. Gibson read it and got in the way of it. Now a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here comes Alex Radulov. Radulov tried to drag it past the defenseman. Couldn't do it. Forced to dump it in. Kessel has it now in the corner. Phil Kessel works it over. Pietrangelo for Ryan Suter. To Pietrangelo. They'll go back and forth. Short little passes to D. Suter's shot from a ways out. Shade into the glove of Holtby. Minute 26 left to go in the second period. Minute 23, sorry. Not a whole lot happening so far in this one. Kessel with a shot. That one's straight on. Turned away. Ekblad. Now for Blake Wheeler. 2-on-2 into the Moncton zone. Wheeler across to Huberdeau. That one's off the stick of Gibson back into the corner. Huberdeau and Pietrangelo fighting for it. Pietrangelo wins the battle and breaks it out. Radulov curls it in for Sagan. Sagan shoots. That was blocked right in front of him. Sagan drops it back to the point. Suter's shot through the traffic. Gets deflected. And Holtby makes another great save late here in the period. Radulov's tried this move a couple times. Goes for the toe drag shot. It doesn't work, but this time they're able to move it around the zone. A good point shot from Suter. Radulov may be in a little too close for that deflection. He gets a stick on it, but it doesn't change the direction all that much. And Holtby is able to make the save. Final seconds of the second. Unicorns win the draw. We'll see if they get a shot here off the rush. Huberdeau's coming in. He shoots it. It got deflected in front of him. Won't get to the net. And that's the end of the second period. A speedy second. No goals, no penalties to speak of. A lot of open play in that one as well. A couple good flurries from both teams, but neither one able to make anything of it. The score is still tied at 1 as we take this very even game into the third period. Moncton taking the shot advantage after that one. They were down 2 in the first. They're up 2 now after 2. But neither team really able to take control of this hockey game. We'll see if one of them can break through here in the third period. Sagan wins the draw to start the third, and we're back under action. Kessel try to dance that into the zone, gets stripped of the puck though, and here's a chance. Up the left side, Claude Giroux. Doughty gets to him, takes it away, and gets a penalty in the process. Drew Doughty to the box. He'll be called for hooking as he comes in here on Claude Giroux. Right there at the tail end, he gets a poke check first, which might have broken it up. But ends up hooking onto him anyway. But a needless penalty there from Drew Doughty sends Yorkshire to the power play. Knight, Hedman, Krug, Pavelski tried to work it in. His backline will grab that one and hammer it around the boards and down the ice. Only one other power play to speak of in this game. It was Moncton's earlier on in the second period. The Unicorns get a chance here to break the tie early in the third with the man advantage. Pavelski shot blocked in front of his own teammate. Pacioretty for Krug with a shot. That one hits off his teammate as well. Pacioretty in front. What a chance there by Hilary Knight. Absolutely robbed by Gibson, and Moncton's taking another penalty. Trying to clear it was Michael Backlund. He cleared it all right. Cleared it right out of here. And he'll take a delay of game penalty for his trouble. A 5-on-3 opportunity. And it's a long one as well for the Yorkshire Unicorns to try to take their lead back. Wheeler, Carlson, Huberdeau shoots. Stopped by Gibson. A set play off the draw works. But Gibson tracked it around and made a good stop. Face off now at the other side. It'll be Kuznetsov for Moncton. Giroux for Yorkshire. Kuznetsov pushes forward, doesn't really have any support, but McDonough stands his ground, makes a great steal and sends it down. Kuznetsov shorthanded with a chance. A 5-on-3 shorthanded chance there from Kuznetsov, but now he's got to come back. Huberdeau. Wheeler at the point now. Gostisbehere. Wheeler with a shot, misses the net. Bounces in front. Huberdeau with a chance, that's blocked. Gostisbehere walking in, he shoots it wide. Rebound sent to the front. Gostisbehere shoots. Missed the net again. Now Giroux to the point for Carlson. And for Wheeler. Centering pass. Doesn't quite get there. Good stick. Blocks that, and Kuznetsov will clear. Some missed opportunities from the Unicorns there. 10 seconds left to go. A 5-on-3. Now coming in is Huberdeau. Drops it for Carlson. In for Wheeler. Drops it now. Carlson again. Looking to the side. Couldn't get to Giroux. All over it there is McDonough, forcing it to the line. Not quite out. Now we're back. Now we're at 5-on-4. It is out of the zone this time, as they're fighting for it along the blue line. Stralman sends it across to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov coming in, can't get around John Carlson, but killing some time in the O-zone. But now it's up to Giroux bringing it in. Giroux waits for help, drops it back, Gostisbehere to the side for Giroux. He shoots, stopped by Gibson. Some good looks for the Unicorns there on 5-on-3. But just a string of shots that just kept missing the net. 14 seconds left of 5-on-4 power play now, as Pavelski wins that one. Krug goes back and forth with Pacioretty. Pacioretty takes the shot. That was blockered away. Puck to the corner. Now to the point. Hedman, he shoots. That one goes wide. And the penalty expires. Backlund out of the box. Sends it across. That's picked off by Knight. And she has it again. Knight. Rink wide to Pavelski. Pavelski poked away. Hedman keeps it in though. Kessel steals it from him. It comes to the net. And Gibson hangs on to that one. Take a look at what Gibson had to see on that shot. All kinds of traffic, a couple deflections. Ends up coming to him slowly, but still to track that one through. Some good work from the goaltender Gibson there. Alex Radulov into the zone across to Phil Kessel. Kessel spins around, looks for Ekman Larsson. Gets it back to him. Ekman Larsson walks in for Kessel. Spinning around, sends it across looking for Sagan. Good play though by Hedman. Reads that one and breaks it up. Now Pacioretty comes wide. Big hit by Ekman Larsson, breaks that up. Puck to the corner. Drew Doughty goes around behind the net. Kessel's on that one. On the right wing side. Phil Kessel drops it back. Ekman Larsson now in for Drew Doughty. Doughty looking up. Kessel is there. Can't get the shot. Good defensive play to break that up. Still in the zone though. Ekman Larsson forced off it. Great play by Neal. And Ekman Larsson has to come back and prevent a breakaway by Lindholm. Unicorns still breaking it into the zone though. Neal stops up. Waits. Sends it to the net. Step on. Neal to the slot. Doesn't shoot. Gets turned back. Sends it around behind the net. Lindholm stops it up. Gets it for Neal. In the slot. This time he shoots. That one stopped. Rebound to the side. Lindholm goes around the net. Lindholm walks in front. Good save there again by John Gibson. Koivu painted the boards there by Backlund. Suter comes in to help, and they'll break it out. Steen for Smith. Drops it for Backlund. He'll just send it in. 12 minutes left to go in the third period. Noah Hannafin back for the Unicorns. Now up to Patrick Marleau. Palmieri into the zone. Koivu drops it for Palmieri. Trocheck broke that up and gets it up to center, but Krug will be back there for it. Marleau into Koivu. Koivu in now to the corner. Taking their good centering pass. Palmieri is there. And Gibson makes another good stop. Claude Giroux, Vincent Trocheck on this face-off in the Moncton zone. Giroux wins it clean. Krug shot through. Good save. Back to the corner. Giroux spins away from Pietrangelo to the front of the net. Good block there. That was Trocheck. Now he has it. Plays it up to Sebastian Aho. The Moncton goal scorer in this game sends it across to Jaden Schwartz. Schwartz shoots. Straight on, blocked by Holtby. Hannafin hooked up there by Trocheck. Penalty coming to Moncton. Huberdeau up to Wheeler. Extra attacker. Going to be on the ice in a second. Wheeler coming in. Drags it through, and Pietrangelo broke that up. Gains possession, and here comes the call. Vincent Trocheck in the offensive zone takes a hooking penalty right there on Noah Hannafin. And another Unicorn power play to try to break through in this tie game over halfway through the third period. Knight comes in for that one. Knight has it, centering Pacioretty. Poked away from him, and Sagan will clear it. The Unicorns power play 0 for 2 on the game, including a 5-on-3 opportunity. Now they're bringing it into the zone. Pacioretty coming in, can't get around Doughty. Ekman-Larsson has it, gets it up to Radulov, and he'll skate it up. He has Sagan with him. Radulov and Sagan across to Sagan. He shoots. That one stopped by Holtby. Good short-handed chance there for Moncton. Holtby had to be sharp, and he was. Two members of their first line, their primary penalty killers, Alex Radulov, Tyler Sagan. You have to be wary of short-handed chances with this team. They get one there, and hope be able to turn it away. Backlund wins the draw. Suter tried to send it in, picked off by Hillary Knight. Suter comes back and steals it from her. Good recovery there from Ryan Suter. Sends it into the zone. Backlund's back there. He gets double teamed behind the net. And here come the Unicorns. Pacioretty up the right side. Goes into the corner. Throws it around behind the net. Knight reaches it at the other end. Sends it in front for Pacioretty. Shot from the point. Doesn't get to the net. Pavelski's on it though in front. Pavelski gets his stick lifted. Penalty coming to Moncton. That's going to be called a slash. Pacioretty's there in front. Sends it to the net. And it's picked off. And another 5-on-3 chance for the Unicorns. Ryan Suter. A couple turnovers in this shift. Takes a penalty as well. It's going to be a slashing call against him that puts Moncton down 2 men again. This time for less time than it was before, only 41 seconds. But still a long time for this Unicorn power play right off the draw. Turned away. In front, Huberdeau. Wheeler's shot doesn't get to the net. Huberdeau has it on the right side. Goes around behind the net. Giroux to the point, and it hops over the stick. And here comes a chance here for Rantanen, just so it has a break. Rantanen coming in, shoots, save, rebound for Rantanen. And Holtby. Smart play there by him. Knows he has 2 extra guys. Keeps play moving, and it's a 3-on-2 back the other way. Drops it back. Gossesbear. Giroux shoots. Kicked and hung on to by Gibson. Three seconds of 5-on-3. And a 5-on-4 power play, of course, for the Unicorns. At the point, Hedman for Krug. 5-on-4 starting. Krug deflected in front and scores. Claude Giroux gets a piece of this one in front of the net. And with 7:32 left to go in the third, the Unicorns have the lead. A point shot by Torrey Krug. Actually going to say Giroux didn't get a piece of this one. Certainly screened Gibson for sure. Torrey Krug will get the credit for the goal as he blasts this one through Gibson, who had Claude Giroux right there in his face. And the Yorkshire Unicorns, the 8th seed in these playoffs, have another lead against the winners of the regular season, the Moncton Cobras. Huberdeau into the zone now again for Unicorns. Shakes the shot, big save by Gibson. Just about went up 2 in a hurry, but Gibson, flashing the leather, keeps that one out. Scrum draw. Kessel tries to come in for it, can't get it. McDonough in front of his own net, plays it up. Now Kessel coming in with Radulov. Kessel spins back. Still has the puck. Sends it across for Radulov. He shoots, deflected just wide. Kessel walks in front, takes a chance. Radulov waits, takes. Good save again by Holtby. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Here comes Wheeler. Up for Yorkshire. Wheeler goes wide. Good play by McDonough to break that one up. Phil Kessel in there again. Kessel centers it. Great chance for Sagan. Fantastic save. Braden Holtby. Some big chances for the Cobras to tie it on this one. Radulov gets stopped. Kessel gets stopped. Sagan right at the tail end there as well. As Holtby keeping his team in front here late in the third. Rantanen across to Stroman. Stroman shoots right up high. Into the glove of Holtby. He decides to keep play going. Throws it up to Derek Stepan. Stepan coming into the zone. Goes wide. Looks around behind the net. We'll get there. Drops it now for Ekblad. Neal. Gostisbehere. Walking in. Spins away and out of the point Ekblad. Back to Gostisbehere. Works it in. Neal to the side. That one's picked off by Forsberg and sent up ice. Kuznetsov spins back to the point. Stralman across to McDonough. In for Rantanen. Now to McDonough for Rantanen again. Spins around. Gets away from a check. Squeezes through. Now to Kuznetsov. 3:25 left to go in the third. Moncton cycling the puck around the zone, looking for a chance at the net. Throws it around. Forsberg's over there, but he can't control it. And the Unicorns will steal it and break it out. Pacioretty in for Hillary Knight. Knight takes a look, takes a shot. Good save. Gibson on the rebound, forced to freeze it. 2:37 left to go. The Unicorns still up by 1. Trocheck, Koivu on the draw to the left of Gibson. Koivu wins it. Hanifin shot straight on. Good save there from Gibson. The Yorkshire Unicorns, regardless of the outcome of this game, showing they're a force to be reckoned with here in this series. They are not to be taken lightly. And I think that's exactly what the Moncton Cobras did coming into this one. Sebastian Aho comes up for Moncton. Drops it to Trocheck. Trocheck cuts back to the point, Ekman Larson. Working it in for Trocheck. Tries to squeeze through, can't get past the defense. Koivu forces a turnover, gets it to the line and out. Ekman Larson forced back. Makes a risky pass that doesn't work. And it turns into a giveaway. Final minute now of the third. Dori Krug flicks that one on the net. An easy save there for Gibson, but he has Palmieri just crashing into him. Hangs on and forces a whistle. 1:02 left to go in the third. A defensive zone draw for Moncton. They're running out of time to tie it. And the Unicorns win that draw. A big draw for them. Krug in for Giroux. Just going to play keep away here. Giroux, one-timer goes wide. Now Moncton have to work their way up ice in a hurry. You have to think Gibson will be gone as soon as they cross center, but they can't even do that. Turn back at center. Huberdeau coming in. Drops it back. Hanifin. Huberdeau. Wheeler shoots. Blocked. And now working it up. Riley Smith drops it for Doughty. Crosses center. Up to Steen. Goalie out. Here comes Doughty working it in. Looking for Steen. Can't get it to him. Wheeler will pick that off in the slot. Ekblad out of the zone. Ryan Suter throws it in. It hits off a stanchion. That's deemed to be out of play. So we'll see a face-off. It will likely be just outside the Yorkshire zone. That it is. 6 attackers for Moncton. 21 seconds left to go. The Unicorns win another draw. Pacioretty whips it wide of the open net. One final rush here for Moncton to try to tie it. In is Riley Smith. Final seconds of the game. Smith centers it, picked off by Pacioretty, and that'll do it. The Yorkshire Unicorns, as Pacioretty pots it into the empty net, will defeat the Moncton Cobras. It'll be a 3-1 final, as the Unicorns absolutely stun the Moncton Cobras here in Game 1 of the series.